So you clicked on this video probably because you just bought that. Let me jump in and show you some things that you guys should definitely look into if you just got this thing, if you just pulled off the lot and you want to do some things to your car, whether it's any model, any trim, whatever. Let me show you what I think you would love to see in your 200. Real quick before I get started, I'm going to shout out my guy, Robert Thompson, right here. He dropped a comment on my post on Instagram asking what you guys wanted to see. And I'm going to bring it to you. So I think this is a great video. Special thanks to him. And if you enjoyed this video, don't just like it for me. Go check him out. Props to him, man. So you just picked up your 200 here. I got a 2015 Limited, very dirty, very dingy right now with the winter and everything in between. But there are some amazing things that this car can offer to you at an insanely cheap price. So again, keep in mind, I have the Limited. All right, jumping into the inside, guys. Again, keep in mind, I have the Limited. Apologize for the dirt. But again, so you just got this car. You may have picked up a Limited. You may have picked up a C. You may have picked up an S. I got this car bone stock Limited, and I added just about everything you're seeing to this car. So I added paddle shifters, I added the sport knob, and I also added the RA4 8.4-inch touchscreen. And then I added the 7-inch speedometer. All the videos to the mods that I've done to this car on the channel, but these things right here, guys, make my car amazing. Real quick, coming up to the RA4, guys, to show you why I love this radio so much. So I had the RA2 to begin with, pretty much standard in the S's and the Limiteds is the smaller radio with the little buttons on the side. So I upgraded to this one. All you have to do to upgrade, guys, is literally buy the radio and the bezel around it. All the connectors in the back are the same. You may have to go and get a proxy alignment to, you know, make everything run properly, but it all works the same, guys, and it's amazing. The features are great. The radio works great. The climate all works great. You got apps and stuff that, you know, you have to figure out how to register your car to. There's a little bit more stats if you want to get in depth and really use all the functionality of it, but the nav works. The phone calls all work great. Everything's awesome, and it runs just like it should. So this is the number one if you really want to change the look of your interior right there. Okay, guys, and coming to the 7-inch odometer. Don't mind the engine light or the seatbelt or the battery. I have no lights on my car. I'm just in the on position. But this, guys, is a must. I absolutely love this thing. Again, I got a video on how to do it. Just pop off your panel, pull this one out, put this one in, guys. Literally $50 it will change the look of your dash up here. It absolutely looks fantastic. And again, I am rocking the Limited, the lower model, not the lowest, not the LX, but the Limited, and I've done so much to it already. And a major insider tip, guys, so if you're picking up a speedometer after checking this out, go with the 16 and ups, because I'll tell you why. You can actually edit to where you can turn the speedometer or the odometer off, so you won't get that mileage reading if it's flashing because you didn't get it proxied yet. And you can actually add the fuel gauge. By that I mean you can see the mileage in your fuel gauge. So that's just a cool little trick with the 2016 and up speedometers. And one more, I get this question so much. Unfortunately, you cannot change the mileage. I've heard so many rumors saying you can. I've looked into it. I've heard nothing but he say, she say. Possibly send it out to somebody, but at that point you're really not getting the true mileage unless you're not going to drive your car for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months it takes to get your odometer back from them tinkering with the insides. The mileage is actually stored inside of the memory of the speedometer. So again, I bought this with a 28,000 miles on it, but I just turned my odometer off and I no longer see it when it's up there. I'll show you. So I got 31,000 on it now. It's not the true mileage of my car, but hey, you know, again, going to off, it doesn't bother me, and it's not in my face anymore, so it's all good. But unfortunately, that is the only downfall of this upgrade right here. Okay, I know I'm moving at a rapid pace, but next is going to be your sport upgrades. That's going to be your paddle shifters and your sport mode. That's a little bit more challenging in the sense of having to take off your airbag and stuff like that. Very easy to do, The only hard part is you're going to need to get it proxied. Check out my videos on these. It's very easy to do if you grab the app, as well as have an Android phone to use to proxy it with. But very easy to do, and it's a major upgrade, guys. I think you will really enjoy it. So coming up under, next I would have to say is an air box or cold air intake, whatever you want to call it. Find your way to make one happen. I retrofitted one from an F-150 in mine. I didn't want to spend $400, $300 for the ones that they make, so I made a little one here. I also made another video on a slightly easier and cheaper one. You may not get the best performance because it's not fully enclosed, but you know, there's ways around that to give you a little bit more push and a little more sound. Coming into the headers, those were a major upgrade. Sound is out of this world. I have a straight pipe exhaust as well, and it just is insanely different. I also saw a lot of performance with that. Now that one, obviously, as you've seen, it's a little more expensive, but hey, I love it, and I'm sure you would too. To add a little exterior flavor, you can pick these babies up. I made a video on these as well. I got these from AutoZone for 20 bucks, all 8 of them. They've done great. They've never fallen off. They look great. They still look great. I didn't paint them. I kept them the gloss black. I like the way it looked with my carbon. But, you know, those, again, are cheap yet pretty common mod I've seen lately on the 200s. I've had these for a while, so they are pretty common to see now, though. Next, I want to say is Taillight Tint, whether it be spray or wrap. I did wrap. My tint guy wrapped it. But this is a great piece to really set off the back end of your car. It really looks good, and I just love the way it looks. I mean, with the LEDs, with our lights, they actually emit so brightly through that you can't even tell that it's tinted when the lights are on. So that's a great thing as well. Then we're going to bounce over to the spoiler here. If you haven't already, check out that video I dropped about a month ago or so. Picked this thing off Amazon for about 150 bucks. Got it paint matched and everything from where I bought it. So 150 came paint matched and all that. And it looks so good. I got the PAU paint code. So it's paint matched to my car. And I mean, it looks amazing, guys. So this is a great looking wing for a cheap price that really sets off the car nicely. And I couldn't say much more about it. Next, I would say is music. You definitely want to get some subs back there, regardless of what your setup is. Subs are going to add a lot more to the sound that this car needs. I hate to say that, but go ahead and check out my install video on how to do subs on any car. I explained a little bit of the process of what the line output converter is and what you need to do to get subs in your car without replacing your stock radio with aftermarket. To be completely honest, guys, I've done a lot of work to this car. I don't want to go over everything I've done just because I've made multiple mods videos and I've done a little more and whatnot, so you can check those out for sure. Coming up in the later days, I do want to do one strict video on everything that was an upgrade. So not like an aftermarket part, but more or less an OEM upgrade, like the fog lights down, over somewhere in that area. Can't get my hands right. But I did upgrade the fog lights to the C ones, coming from a limited having none. I upgraded to those and I absolutely love that. But that's more or less what I mean by upgrades. I also did the turn signal mirrors. I took out my stock ones and replaced the turn signals, and all these are on my channel. Great videos you should check out, guys. I put a good amount of money into the car, but I've had zero issues with mine. A lot of people have had common issues, so I'm blessed to just say I haven't had any with mine. But it's a really fun car, guys. Congratulations for the purchase, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was really quick, kind of all over, but I just want to give you a quick rundown of everything you can do. Dig deeper, guys. Do some research. See what you can find. Check out my channel. Check out other people's channels. See what you can find, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you like best, what maybe you'd want to see more of, and what you think is the best upgrade so far that you've seen in this video. I love them all, guys. Feel free, hit me up in the comments, hit me up on IG. Let me know what you guys think again, and until the next one, peace.